And without further ado, welcome to another episode of Interviews with the Forum Magazine.
Yeah.
And today, man, we got a guest, man, that we've been trying to get on the platform for a while now, man. Finally was able to make it happen.
Yeah.
Hard worker, entrepreneur, hustler, one of the hardest DJs in the city, man.
Appreciate that,
And
man.
honestly, man, just making waves outside of the city at this point, man. We got none other than DJ Flexx live in the
Appreciate you having
building.
me
What's
on,
going
man.
on?
What's up, family? You all right?
Man, can't complain, bro. Can't complain. Again, definitely a pleasure to have you, bro.
I appreciate you being here, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir,
sure.
man. Just off the top, man, you've been having a hell of a year. Me personally, I see you kind of expanding the brand. You know what I mean?
Sure, yeah.
We all, originally know you for, going crazy with Dugg.
Right.
You know what I mean? Especially starting off his career, you know what I mean? Traveling around and just putting on a great show.
Right,
You one of those DJs, man, that like when you know you in the building, like you make sure you get the audience involved. You know what I mean? You very vocal.
For sure.
You know what I mean? You do it all, bro.
I appreciate that too, man.
But again,
it's working.
Yeah, you expanding, bro. So who's the livest, bro?
Who's the livest?
Yeah,
man?
like
I need
just
to know.
off the top, man. Like what inspired you to, kind of transition a little bit from just being behind the tables, the DJing, and actually like create a platform?
So the Who's the Livest thing been in the works for a little while now. I did showcases where I done gave out 3,000, 2,500, things like that. I be trying to figure out different ways and platforms that help the artists build, you know what I'm saying? Without breaking their pocket and that actually help them grow. You know what I'm saying? We need the different forms of content now outside of music videos. That's why songs blowing up on TikTok and all these other different platforms, because it's a different way of them seeing it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like Boss Man D-Lo freestyle, for example. That's what set it off for him. You know what I'm saying? So I came up with Who's the Livest to pretty much get them artists a different piece of content, bring another platform to the city because we don't have too many. And then I just was noticing, you know what I'm saying, while I was on the road, like, these artists going these different press runs and shit, and the first thing they going to is New York, Atlanta, you know what I'm saying, all these other different places. They getting on they fucking one mics and platforms and turning them up, and we don't have too many here, you know what I'm saying, to reinvest and turn our city back up. So,
Absolutely.
like, we gotta have these different spots that people can go to for interviews or, you know what I'm saying, music reviews, just different parts of their press run. We gotta have that spot in Detroit because we turning everybody else shit up and
No
the light
doubt.
on Detroit. So why not expand that to the DJs, to, you know what I'm saying, the producers a little bit more, and the artists that's here with us, you know what I'm saying?
Real talk. No, 100%, man. Like, and that's the thing, like you said, especially with us having a wave right now.
Yeah.
Everybody utilizing the sound, and which I don't think is a bad thing necessarily.
Nah,
However, we still don't necessarily get the credit.
No,
You know what I mean? Where people is
yeah.
actually saying that it's Detroit artists that's responsible for why they sound is the way that it is. I remember when Atlanta, was like running it like a person off the back, they gonna say, oh yeah, man, Thug, you know what I mean? Or Lil Baby, you know what I mean? He helped me, you know what I mean? Get in that type of bag, but we don't really hear that in the interviews and stuff like that. And I do think that a part of it is because of the market. Like when people come to the city, like, can you move around? Like, is it
Where
these
do you go to?
No doubt, 100%. So when you say who's the livest, I mean, obviously DJ Flexx live, but like coming up with the name, was that just a natural thing that came to you, or it took a little time to come up with?
Yeah, I was just thinking about that last night. Somebody asked me how did I come up with that. But yeah, pretty much playing into me without being me, you know what I'm saying? The whole live thing, live, living in vibrant energy, you know what I'm saying? Who's the livest? Who bringing the most energy, you know what I'm saying? Who ready for this shit, you know what I'm saying?
Damn, hold on, you gotta say that again, bro. I ain't never heard the breakdown of that.
Yeah, man, live, living in vibrant energy, L-I-V-E, you know what I'm saying? Just bringing off that good energy, you know what I'm saying? Being a good person to be around, you know what I'm saying? Whatever talent you got, you know what I'm saying? Because shit, having good energy is a talent itself nowadays.
Yeah.
People you be around don't have good energy, and energy transfers, you feel what I'm saying? So
for sure, like even with that though,
man, who go come tear the stage down? Who go, you know what I'm saying?
For sure. Even with that though, like with coming up with that acronym, you feel me? Like, to be honest with you, bro, like, don't get me wrong, man. We living in a phase right now where like everybody is kind of researching stuff, and energy and vibration is a big thing, But like, is it a personal journey that you went through to kind of like really understand that concept? You know what I mean? Like understanding energy to even come up with that acronym.
Hell yeah, man. Like, I'm big on watching and observing people, you know what I'm saying, seeing what they can do and learning from other people's mistakes as well as my own. You know what I'm saying? You gotta fuck up to learn. So, like, that's another reason I put live at the end of my name, because you gotta see this shit live. You gotta see what I'm doing live, you know what I'm saying? Let's say an artist, for example, you feel me? Artist can come out there, say 42 Dugg, for example. If he come out there all lazy and weak, or, you know what I'm saying, Lil Baby come out there lazy and weak, and he don't believe that he who he is, how do we expect the crowd or the audience, you know what I'm saying, whoever watching him to believe who he is? You know what I'm saying? So energy is a big thing when it come down to shit, anything that you're doing, you know what I'm saying? Being able to connect with people in a different way, you know what I'm saying? Even music, us as DJs, like, when we play different songs, like, we take people back in certain parts of their life, you know what I'm saying? Or play shit that they didn't even know they wanted to hear, songs they forgot about, you know what I'm saying, that bring them to that happy place. Like I said, energy is everything. Even when I'm DJing like regular, like whether it's a concert or a fucking club, you know what I'm saying? That's the time that I have to take their mind off everything that's going on.
Real talk.
If they got family issues at home, they got rent, they worried about whatever it is, they come here to have a good time, forget about all that shit. So I want to bring that energy to them, you know what I'm saying? If I got low energy, if I'm dead, I'm not feeling this shit, they not gonna feel this shit either, bro.
Real talk.
Because it transfers, you know what I'm saying?
Real talk. At what point though did you realize that you had the talent to shift energy, like, you know what I mean, to move a crowd and make people feel good through music?
Shit, trial and error, bro, I ain't gonna lie. I tried a lot of different shit, you feel what I'm saying? I did clothes, I owned a party bus at 20 or 19, 32 passenger, I acted. I got like 15 million views on YouTube acting, you know what I'm saying? I done did all type of different school tours, I done did music before, you know what I'm saying? Like, I tried a lot of shit, you feel what I'm saying? And DJing kind of just fell into it, but my mama instilled greatness in me, you know what I'm saying? No matter what it was, like, she always supported what I did when she was alive. She instilled that shit in me, you know what I'm saying, my whole life. So I didn't know exactly what I was gonna do, but like, I manifested a lot of shit. Even a lot of stages I'm touching. Back when I was an artist, I manifested it, not knowing how I touched them stages as a DJ. So yeah, this shit was always instilled into me since I was a young, like
talk.
first, second grade, like plays and shit. Like, we still got you sit on YouTube, you know what I'm saying? Like, me just having the crowd engaged, like, as a young guy, you know what I'm saying? Like, super young. So I feel like it was always in me. It was just trial and error to figure out where I need to be, you know what I'm saying?
No doubt.
The end result of this shit.
If I may ask, bro, how old are you?
I'm 24. I'll be 25 next month, March 15th.
Man, that's and the reason why I asked that too, man, because that's a testament. Like, what I like to do, you know, with these sit downs is kind of, I guess, ask certain questions that could be helpful and beneficial for other people.
No,
you know what I mean?
Sure.
That's, yeah, like, that could be inspired by you. You know what I mean? You 25. And the fact that you said you tried so many different things.
Hell yeah.
I think a lot of times, man, young people kind of get discouraged, you know, as they try different things and kind of just throw a lot of the shit away and just kind of go back to the 9 to 5, you know, type of thing, which ain't nothing wrong with if that's your, you know, your thing you want to do, you know, but you say you tried a lot, you experimented with a lot.
Sure.
What was it about DJing that made you stop at that point as opposed to anything else?
I was fresh into college, bro. You feel what I'm saying? I was fresh in college. I just did that acting. The acting shit was going viral at the time, my first year, my first semester in college. So, like, I was just getting millions of views on YouTube quick as hell off the acting side. So I want to keep doing this, but I'm in college, you know what I'm saying? I worked before that at Amazon for 6 months. That was my first and only job. And I moved up so fast there, and I'm just seeing everybody else, like, old people taking this shit super serious and, you know what I'm saying, just overdoing their job. I'm like, bro, like, I mean, I know somebody got to be here so the world can keep going around, but I don't think this is the place for me. So I just abruptly up and left and went to college. College, I'm broke as hell, you know what I'm saying? Like, my family ain't rich, you know what I'm saying? I don't come from a rich background or a rich family at all. So, shit, I had to buy my own car. I bought my own car and went to college, and my next thing was, damn, how am I gonna make money and things like that? You know what I'm saying? Because music don't pay instantly, acting and shit like that, that shit don't pay instantly, you know what I'm saying? So, I saw the opportunity in my college because it was damn near ducked off, bro. Like, it wasn't a lot of people around in the area. like everybody was stuck at the college. Everything around us, like Jackson College. Ain't shit. Jackson ain't known for shit but the college and jails. You know what I'm saying? So it's all farm and shit over there.
For
so you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
We get all these kids in the school, we all just sit here. I'm like, shit, how can I monetize it to a certain extent? So I started doing clothes again, and I, you know what I'm saying, start DJing, throwing my own parties there. And that's when I damn near started teaching myself, you know what I'm saying, how to DJ. And I fell in love with it, you know what I'm saying?
For sure.
I was just thinking one day, like, damn, like, what am I good at? You know what I'm saying? They can be profitable off bat, you know what I'm saying? And shit, it wasn't profitable for a while. But the college parties really inspired me to keep doing that shit. And shit, I left college and went right on the road with Dugg. You feel what I'm saying? So,
damn, that's fire, bro. And so was that the first time that you actually began to monetize off of DJing? Is when you did, you know,
down there college for sure. No, college, yeah, college was. Because I was throwing a college party. Like, ask anybody that went to Jackson, that shit, like, we down there made history with that shit because there wasn't nothing else going on. You know what I'm saying?
That's the ideal place to do it too. Not to cut you off, but college is definitely like the ideal place to get off with the, you know what I mean?
And I be pitching that to younger people, like, if you went college or shit, high school, middle school, bro, do your thing and utilize your friends, you know what I'm saying? Like the people that's around you, your peers, because that's when you pop off for real, you know what I'm saying? After that shit, they not gonna fuck, you know what I'm saying?
Real talk.
And I still got a lot of people that support me from college and come to my events still, you know what I'm saying, just to have a good time. And that school shit, that shit make a difference. When it come down to building a fan base and stuff like that, like.
That's what I was gonna ask too. Like, you know, a lot of people, man, like now we in the era where college is not necessarily promoted as much, and it got its reasons. I understand. You feel me? Like, I get why it wouldn't be. However, it is a certain set of benefits that comes with the college experience. What would you say was probably like the greatest benefit from college for you?
It was just that introduction into independency, you know what I'm saying? Being independent, being on my own. I moved into the dorms. And I had to take this shit serious because if not, I'd be hungry or I'd be fucked up in college, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So shit, I was going to Opium. Opium was like my first weekly gig. Somebody had me fill in for him one day. I drove that hour and a half, you know what I'm saying, drive back. Did Opium, they like, we want you to come every Friday. So I knew I had $250 at Opium every Friday, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So that made me want to come back and forth and stay into this shit. I'm like, damn, I gotta start throwing my own events, at the colleges, and bitches were slapping out. Like, the school are down there trying to compete with me and throw shit at the same time. Like, I done had emails sent out to the fucking athletic teams. If you go to Flex's party, some guy named Flexx is throwing a party. If you go to this party, you offer. You know what I'm saying? You suspended or whatever it might be.
They was planning like that?
Yeah, bro, like, I gotta show you some videos, bro. Like, shit, some of that shit you might not be able to throw on the screen, you know what I'm saying?
Straight up.
Like, the shit got wild, but like everybody, it was a safe spot for everybody. Everybody was safe. No, was never no fights or nothing like that happening. Like, everybody made it back to the dorm safe. And you know what I'm saying? It's something people talked about and enjoyed coming to.
Yeah.
Like, I built a good experience around it, and that's where I got a lot of my practice and fuck ups in at, you know what I'm saying? And then it got to the point where I was leaving school on the weekends to go do shows with Dugg. You know what I'm saying? So when I was in college, I was driving the shows and shit like that, 8 hours, you know what I'm saying? Like, just believing it, you know what I'm saying? This is what I want to do, just believing it. Come back to college, my peers, they praising me and, you know what I'm saying, supporting what I got going on, just fucking with me. So,
for sure.
All that shit back then molded me into what I'm doing now, pretty much, you know what I'm saying?
Most definitely. Man, so I can only imagine being like, I ain't gonna say aspiring DJ, because at that time you were actually DJing and you just didn't reach the level that, of course, that you know, wanted to be in. But kind of going through that process, and then in college, Dugg turn up, you know what I mean? The deal come. Were you DJing with him before he actually got the deal, or like right around that time when it happened?
I met him before they announced the deal.
Okay.
And I think I did my first show with him like a month maybe after they announced the deal.
But how did y'all even connect, period, though?
So, he always tell people we met at this karaoke thing going on. BJ did introduce me to him at this karaoke event he had going on, like I want to say a couple days after he got signed, you know what I'm saying? And that's when I met him in person, you know what I'm saying? But I seen him before at the school tour we was doing. He came out to perform at Mumford High School. But our relationship shit, me DJ started from a DM. I DM'd him, he didn't respond to me. I DM'd him a couple weeks later, he responded. I asked him, like, you know what I'm saying, you got to DJ, let me do your shows, whatever.
And this was like, early on. This was early on, like when he first was like really. What song did he have out at that time that you were like? Was it Wayburn? Was it that project?
It was
that was
shit like that, bro. That Wayburn project. It was. I think Dog Food was out.
Okay.
Dog Food was out around that time.
And you just took it.
like tripping and shit like that.
Got you. And you just hopped in the DMs, just being a person that's going to go, you know what I mean? Not sitting around.
I always been like that though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I wasn't never scared to reach out. Or if I see somebody doing something that I want to do, I'm reaching out. You know what I'm saying? You don't always get like a positive response back from motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna shoot my shot. You know what I'm saying? I'm shoot my shot every time and try.
Real talk.
But that shit started with a DM. I DM'd them twice. Like, send me some videos you DJing. I sent him a couple videos of me in college. You know what I'm saying? I just did something with a school, another school tour type thing. And he was like, I'm gonna try you out. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna take you to Columbus with me. I think that was Columbus or Cleveland, one of them shows. And I'm gonna try you out and shit. 3 weeks went past. I made sure I learned the songs. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Got with him that same day. He went to sound check and we put it together and shit.
The rest was that.
Yeah, I've been with him ever since.
Man, so like even with that process, bro, you had to learn the songs.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like. So talk a little bit about the process of actually being an effective DJ and like what's the mandatories?
I think it depends on what kind of DJ you is. You know what I'm saying? It's different things for different type of DJ.
Got you.
Because you got like turntablists, you got radio DJs that specialize in the radio. You know what I'm saying? You got club DJs, you got strip club DJs, you got concert, you know what I'm saying, festival type DJs. Like, I feel like you gotta pick what you want to be first. Like, you be well rounded, you know what I'm saying? But you gotta. I think it's different requirements for different things. But like, as far as like a concert tour DJ, your goal is to make sure the artist look like a star. You know what I'm saying? Look and sound like a star for the most part. You feel what I'm saying? So no matter what it is, if I'm communicating with production about the video wall, or I want this to play this time, make sure it's timed up with me. You know what I'm saying? Or the lighting, the cryo, you know what I'm saying? Pyro, shit like that. Like, the dancers, if the dancers involved, like, my job is to make sure the show goes smooth, you know what I'm saying? Make sure I pay attention. Like, it's way more than just pressing buttons in, you know what I'm saying?
Real talk.
A lot of people don't see that or understand that.
Yeah.
Especially now because, like I want to say, like, damn, 10 years ago, like, if that, being a celebrity DJ wasn't really a thing, you know what I'm saying? And not every DJ down there call themselves a celebrity DJ. True. Or shit. It's always been a thing as far as being a DJ with an artist, you know what I'm saying? But that shit died down for a minute. You know what I'm saying? And people wasn't really thinking about the DJs. So I think what I'm doing now too is big on shedding light on how important the DJ is. Right. When I do this behind the scenes and shit like that. Like, bro, there ain't no fucking club without a DJ. You go play a Spotify list, bro, motherfucker going to the next club where it is a DJ. You know what I'm saying? Talk. That energy transfers.
And that's the thing. Go ahead. Go ahead. You good. And that's the thing too, cause like we had Miles on here, and as we was chopping it up, we was talking about the relevance of having a DJ in this time in 2025, and it was kind of like shit. The promoters is taking over the DJ job, like. You know what I mean? Like, it's so many different things that's going on that's putting the DJ on the back burner, whereas I see you kind of like just the branding aspect and like you know, I always tell people, no matter what I tell my son this too, like no matter what career you decide to do, like as long as you got social media, you always able to brand yourself individually outside of the box that people want to put you
social
in.
Media made it way easier for every aspect.
So it's people out here that's nurses, but what makes you the celebrity nurse? It's how you brand yourself. It's people that's, you get what I'm saying? And I feel like that's what you doing with that.
I think too, not to cut you off, I think too, a lot of DJs be comfortable. You know what I'm saying? A lot of DJs be comfortable. They be comfortable doing what they doing at the level they at. You know what I'm saying? They comfortable seeing the same people over and over again. Or they got another job and, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is a side thing, so they don't really put that much effort into it or care. You know what I'm saying? Which fucked the game up a little bit for, you know what I'm saying, us other DJs, because, like I said, like, a lot of people not even getting paid a bottle. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people not even worth a bottle when it come down to what they getting paid at the end of the night. Shit, half a bottle sometimes. Right. But if you don't want more for yourself, you know what I'm saying, you can't really get more. You don't upgrade your equipment, you don't spend these 10,000 hours, whatever it might be. Like, you don't talk on the mic, you don't care to talk on the mic, you know what I'm saying? Like, or step out that comfort zone to be able to do that. Like, I mean, I can't really blame the promoters for doing that. You know what I'm saying? It's a quick money grab for them, you know what I'm saying? It's less in their expenses. I think that come down, like, people always ask me to post a flyer, and I be thinking back like, damn, do they give a fuck if any other DJ posts a flyer? You know what I'm saying? And they be on my ass about posting a flyer. Let me post it, post. And shit, I think, like I said, a lot of DJs ain't built their shit up to be able to, you know what I'm saying? Like, for the promoters to care if they post or not.
Yeah. So you charging that, but that's a fee for you though, right?
It technically is, you know what I'm saying? For real. I mean, because it's a whole nother crowd that you're tapping into.
And like you say, do you even care if another DJ do it? Why me?
Right, yeah. You
know
don't even
what I mean?
care if a DJ posts it or not. Like,
yeah.
A lot of times they don't even put the fucking DJ name on the flyer, you know what I'm saying? Or picture or nothing like that, you feel what I'm saying? So.
And that's wild too, cause I got a DM, man, from one of my partners, bro. He was like, hey bro, send me a list of DJs with a big audience. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like that was a specific thing, you feel me? And of course I shot him your hookup or whatever, but
I appreciate that too.
It's the platform that you building, you feel me, that's growing daily. So my next question that I wanted to ask you, with you being fresh, I mean, you got your hours in, you know what I mean? You are definitely a professional at what you do.
A lot of people try to call me out as far as them hours. Like, they don't see how long I really been working at this shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I really been in this shit since 18 as far as the DJ side. But like, overall, I've been doing this shit since, I always say 13, but it's been before 13. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, your network is your net worth. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know a lot of people in real life. If social media went down tomorrow, then I still get booked. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I'm a genuine person. I do good by people. You know what I'm saying? I do good business. Can't nobody put nothing on my name bad. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people can't do that. You know what I'm saying?
Real talk.
I think I overcare in certain situations. So, but people gotta want more to get more. You know what I'm saying? Like, they gotta want more to get more.
Real talk.
We gotta tighten up on that shit too.
Nah,
man.
no cap, no
that way
cap.
we can be together. You know what I'm saying? In unison when it come down to this shit. You feel what I'm saying? So.
Real talk, 100%. And that leads into the next question, which was like, you know, older DJs, you know what I mean? Kind of maybe like, have you ever dealt with that? Like people like kind of looking down on you or not giving you your respect? I would say that.
Yeah. Especially like early on, you know what I'm saying? Like, motherfuckers looking, but they, you know what I'm saying? And then especially like, I'm trying to think of how to start this shit, because it's a big thing as far as, you know what I'm saying, that hating shit, and the younger motherfuckers be hating too. The older DJs, they'll look at you and say, oh, you got with artists, you cheated to a certain extent, or you didn't put all them hours in. When we've been together since Jump, I done seen him go from 4,000 a show to 100,000 a show. You know what I'm saying? I done been there for the highs and the lows. You know what I'm saying? We're not doing a fucking concert, a show every single day. You feel me? And then I'm putting in the footwork outside of this shit. When we at these shows, I'm talking to promoters. I'm networking with other DJs. I know at least 2-3 DJs then are in every state that we go to. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm vlogging. Like, I'm just doing a lot more than DJing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I put my hours into this shit. And when I first hopped in, and, you know, he was with Gotti. You know what I'm saying? He signed a Gotti, he signed a Baby. You know what I'm saying? So they already doing arenas and big ass shows. You feel what I'm saying? So when we got into that space, and I see these different artists be on these shows with Trippie Redd, you know what I'm saying, Lil Baby, Gotti, and the other big artists that was out at the time. I see them, the DJ been with their artists for years now.
Facts.
You feel what I'm saying? So now I feel like I really got to practice, and I really got something to prove, because they already waiting for me to fall. This young nigga don't know what he doing, you know what I'm saying? Or so many motherfuckers wanted to take my spot, or wanted, you know what I'm saying, what I'm doing, or he didn't even told me, like, yeah, nah, I told him, nah, man, I got somebody already, or I got a turn nigga already, you know what I'm saying? So, bro, I put them hours in. A lot of people try to, like I said, take that away from you when you work with artists, you feel me?
Real
and that's
talk.
another reason I try to brand myself outside of him, you feel what I'm saying? Like, I appreciate everything he done for me, you know what I'm saying? Like, we done put a lot of work in together, and that definitely helped my career a lot, but I put a lot of work in this shit outside of him, you know what I'm saying, about myself. On these off seasons, like, I don't have a day off, you know what I'm saying?
Real talk. And you got to be able to stand on all 10 on your own. I mean, anything.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
They're not gonna take you serious if you don't.
Real talk.
Like, in these clubs and shit like that, like, I got a relationship with the promoters, you know what I'm saying? But some of us just simply don't see eye to eye when it comes to this shit, you know what I'm saying? Because I know my worth in this shit. And it was times where I was dead broke, you know what I'm saying? They ask me, hey, you want to take $200 for this event? Fuck no. You know what I'm saying? And I'm standing on it. And the shit played out good for me at the end, you know what I'm saying? They only call me for big things, or they only call me when, you know what I'm saying? They need this shit to go right. You feel me?
Right.
And I can provide this shit for them. You feel me?
Would you say, hey, put that call in. We need that one. You feel me? Straight up.
Bro.
And you've been able to handle business in that way to where that's respected. No, that's hard.
Exactly.
That's hard.
Yeah.
That's hard.
And like I said, I understand business. It ain't nothing against the promoters at all. You know what I'm saying? I got a lot of relationships with them, every promoter here. I done worked with them, you know what I'm saying, in a certain capacity. And there was certain times where I was taking that money, you know what I'm saying? But even I was just going through my contracts the other day, bro, and like putting zeros at the end of my contracts and changing them numbers. I like, damn, I done came a long way with this shit. Like, this how much I was charged, you know what I'm saying?
Real
Like,
talk. You say back then, I know you was looking like, damn, I took that.
man, I'm thinking it was cool. Like, this was literally a couple weeks ago. I'm looking like, damn, this is my contract back in 2019. You know what I'm saying? Like, this shit went from damn near minimum wage to $500 an hour. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit like that. You feel me?
Real talk.
That's another thing for the DJs. Like, clientele is everything too. You feel me? Like, you'll make a lot of money from just doing like independent events, doing your own events for one, doing smaller events, you know what I'm saying? Just shit outside of the clubs. It's businesses, you know what I'm saying?
No doubt.
I just did some shit for Snipes. Like, it's a lot of other things. It's a lot of other clientele, you know what I'm saying?
Real talk.
I had to change my surroundings and clientele to know that that's even out there, you feel me?
For sure.
There's a lot of money out here in the disc jockey world, bro, that a lot of Detroit DJs got to tap into.
Real talk. You know, one thing that I have noticed though, right, with artists and DJs, I'm gonna be honest with you, not even just artists and DJs, man, artists and producers, artists and videographers, artists and DJs, artists and blogs, like the respect level, like, you feel me? For some reason, I don't understand like why rappers or singers, you feel me? Anybody, I ain't gonna just put it on that. It's this certain level, like this ego, you get what I'm saying, that's attached to the artist that makes them feel like everybody else on the team ain't shit. You feel me?
Bro, it's fucked up because it's like that on every level. The biggest levels. Niggas making 400,000 a show. You know what I'm saying? I done seen this shit. I say, like, all the tour DJs there, they're cool for the most part. You know what I'm saying? We talk to each other, you know what I'm saying? And, it's like that on every fucking level, bro. I don't understand this shit, even when it come down to pay. You know what I'm saying? Like, that respect is everything, bro. When you got chemistry with an artist, when it come down to photographer, you know what I'm saying?
Real
the
talk.
fucking DJ, the sound man, if the artists care about that shit, you know what I'm saying? And it's chemistry behind it, this shit gonna work out every single time, bro. Man, I got a call. You ever heard of Queen Key?
No, I ain't hip.
Queen Key from Chicago. They called me to do a show for her. She about to go on tour with Glorilla. They called me to do a show for her, literally Thursday in Baltimore. Flew to Baltimore Thursday. That was my first time meeting, first time seeing her, everything. I haven't really heard none of her music or nothing like that until they told me about her. Met her that day. She was cool as hell. We picked her up from the airport, went straight to sound check. I put a set together for her, and she actually listened to what I had to say. As far as having the crowd engage this part, bringing this person up on this part, we go acapella this part, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do your intro like this. She followed through and trusted me, and she never met me before, never seen me before. I'm just seeing her, meeting her, learning her music, you know what I'm saying? Like, that was the first day. And the shit went great, bro. You know what I'm saying? She appreciated me. She kept bragging on me, you know what I'm saying? She made me send me a text, you know what I'm saying? Just show love. Make sure I know I'm appreciated.
That's,
you know what I'm saying? What I did was appreciated, you know what I'm saying? And she put that trust in me. When the artists give you that trust, you know what I'm saying, that respect, like, it make you want to do this shit even more. Like, yeah, you appreciated that. Hell yeah. Next time I'm gonna go above and beyond even more for you.
Straight up.
And like, even from the jump, my job is to make you look like a star.
Facts.
Sound like a star on every aspect. You know what I'm saying?
Facts. Even with you saying that though, bro, like, that's hard. I love going into like the nook and crannies and the science behind what you do. Like you said, I got her songs. I suggested that you should bring this person out, bro. That's hard. You feel me? Like, to know that that's how you do your job. You get what I'm saying? So definitely salute to that. All right, one thing I wanted to get into also was like personal, because as you accomplish these goals, as you tour, you know what I mean? And just the whole like lifestyle of being on tour, ripping and running, you know, show after show, flying here, going there, you know, just it could be taxing.
Hell yeah.
And also knowing too, man, like in the past, like you kind of dealt with like some health issues as well. You get what I'm saying? How you doing? You feel me in that aspect? Like how you manage to keep yourself together while doing your job?
Shit, that's a good question. As far as that side of things, bro, like me working, keep keep my mind off, you know what I'm saying, life and what be going on, you know what I'm saying, personal wise. So that's shit, working is like a therapy for me. As long as I'm moving, I don't have to think about what else going on at home or, you know what I'm saying, like who here, who ain't here, and you know what I'm saying, all that. That's when I get my mind off shit, when I'm working, bro.
Real talk.
I forgot the second part of that question.
Just more so like just how you, I mean, you really answered it though. Like, you know, how do you keep yourself, you know, together, moving around, you feel me? But you actually saying that moving around and working actually helps you,
Yeah,
you know what I mean, do that.
And I don't know if that's a healthy trait or not, you know what I'm saying, not tackling certain problems right then and there, but
Yeah.
like I said, that helped me, you know what I'm saying? Shit, I did an event the day after my mama died.
Yeah.
Because that's what, you know what I'm saying, I was doing, that's what I'm committed to.
For sure.
And then, like, I think her instilling so much in me as a young, you know what I'm saying, young guy, it definitely helped me now because I got to go, I'm doing this for you too, you know what I'm saying? I got to go to work for it, you know what I'm saying? I got brothers that's looking at me. I'm the oldest of 5 boys.
I saw that.
I got brothers that's looking on me, depending on me, you know what I'm saying? Younger cousins and things like that. Like, I ain't got no choice but to keep this shit going. Ain't no plan B with me when it come down to it, you know what I'm saying?
No doubt, no doubt.
Tour can be real, like, touring, just doing this shit, period, this shit can be real stressful. Even on your end, this shit can be real stressful. Dealing with different artists, different egos, you know what I'm saying? Having to be around so many people in general, you know what I'm saying? Cause, like, outside of this shit, bro, I be chilling. Like, I don't hang with a lot of people, like, I'm a quiet dude, for real. And you would never know that, you know what I'm saying? Me seeing what I do now, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, that's therapy for me, but a lot of people take that shit the wrong way, too. I just be in the room, you know what I'm saying, on my
Thinking
phone.
you on
by
some
myself,
funny acting.
Yeah, they think you acting funny or something like that. When shit, sometimes just take you a while to get comfortable around people. Or
No doubt.
I just be chilling, like, mentally, you know what I'm saying? And it's hard sometimes because it's hard to turn it off. It's hard to say stop working, have fun, or it's hard to actually be in the moment more, you know what I'm saying? So shit, that's something that I work on every day, managing that shit, bro.
For sure.
Managing what's going on outside of this, and you know what I'm saying? Making sure that people don't see it as much. And then it's like a big thing, because it's like, now you want them to see, I want them to see me a little bit more outside of Flexx, you know what I'm saying? I want them to see my personality a little bit more, see how I handle stuff, because like you said, it might be inspiring to somebody else, or it might be giving somebody else some type of motivation, you know what I'm saying? So I'm still trying to find that balance. Like I said, I'm still young, you know what I'm saying? But
and that's
I think
why
I'm doing good lately on keeping everything together.
No doubt, no doubt. And that's the reason why I did ask it. Like, you know,
people don't ask though.
Yeah.
People don't give a fuck.
No, for real.
Especially when you is who you is, or you know what I'm saying, you in a limelight period, you feel me? Like, especially like family members, that shit damn that hurt the most. Cause they see you as, like, they see me as Flexx.
Damn.
Instead of me. You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy.
Like, why you acting like
You
this?
say
You
at
know
one minute
why
you was
acting
cuz,
weird?
now you treating me like,
Literally, bro. Like, that shit weird as hell.
Like, what's some of the craziest things though? Like a real example of how family could treat you like Flexx instead of who you are. Like, if you can remember something. Or is it just the energy? Like, just the vibes when you around?
I think it's a mixture of all that shit, bro. It's the vibes when I be around. It's just the way people talk and act, and you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like a hidden motive behind certain shit, you know what I'm saying? Or how can I benefit them? On the outside looking in, I just look way bigger or richer than, you know what I'm saying, I seem. Like, I don't like, money destroy friendships, bro, you know what I'm saying? Or people think that you got money, this shit destroy friendships, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm still building this shit, bro. I got brothers and shit like that, like, they my priority. I don't got no kids yet, but you know what I'm saying, they got kids, so I'm showing them the way in the ropes too, like certain shit just, you know what I'm saying, come first. And when you tell a motherfucker no, they hate you. You can tell a motherfucker yes a million times, that one no, you acting funny, or you get with this motherfucking, you acting bougie. Bro, you don't know my situation, my nigga, you know what I'm saying? And I don't tell my situation, you feel what I'm saying? But like I said, I'm talking about it now because it might help somebody else that's going through the same shit. Like, and we all got the same 24. And then the people that do it is way older than me, you know what I'm saying? Like, we all had our different paths, and you know what I'm saying? Everybody find their way at a different age, but shit, I'm still trying to find my way with certain shit. I have my own challenges that I go through, you know what I'm saying? Like, I got a brain tumor I done had for the last couple years. I had brain surgery before. Whole another tumor came back. That shit affect how I talk, how I walk, how I perform, everything, you know what I'm saying? How I think. Like, I don't use that shit as an excuse, you know what I'm saying? I show up and do what I gotta do every day, so.
Real talk, real talk. No,
There's too many excuses out here, bro. Especially when it comes to family and shit. You you know, cuz I ain't got this and I can't do that. And it's easy for you. And nigga, how you think I got here, bro? This shit was 10 times harder, you know what I'm saying? Like, and it still ain't easy now.
Real talk.
You feel what I'm saying? Motherfuckers don't understand, bro. They gotta understand what a nigga put in it. You know what I'm saying? Get here, and I feel like I ain't even shit yet. In my eyes, like, it's a long way for me to go. You know what I'm saying? Compared to where I want to be.
Real talk. Real talk. Damn, that's the thing too, man. Like, you hit it right on the head. Like, it's them excuses. And a person to be from the outside looking in, damn near like telling you, you feel me, like why your journey was easier than theirs.
Exactly,
and it's like,
bro. How you gonna tell me some shit
straight
like
up.
that, bro? You don't know what I struggle, what I sacrificed, like time with my family, like, you know what I'm saying, being gone. Time I could have been with my mama, like
And
her birthday the day before Christmas, bro. I think about this shit every year. Holidays fuck me up like a motherfucker. And sometimes I be on the road, I can't show the shit, you know what I'm saying? Show that I'm in my feelings and sad or thinking about certain shit, like the show gotta go on, you know what I'm saying? There's been times where I done missed being here for her birthdays, missed her last few birthdays because I had a show somewhere. I couldn't make it back before Christmas or, you know what I'm saying? I know the family feels some type of way. He always gone, but it's a sacrifice that I'm making, you know what I'm saying? They ain't had to go through that shit.
In terms of moms, right? Because I see that she definitely played like a real big role. And I'm to the belief, I say, still play a major big role. One thing, man, that I understand with, you know, energy, as you talked about earlier, and you said it only transfers.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? It's a reason why we still talk about Tupac today. You get what I'm saying? The presence that he left, the things that he left behind, whether it was music, whether it was wisdom, you get what I'm saying? It still holds a vibration and a spot in this world. You feel me? Even after the flesh is, you feel me, departed.
Exactly.
You know, so like, talk a little bit about, I guess I would say, talk a little bit about like the things that you still like get from her. You get what I'm saying? And that's keeping you going because, like you said, you do got younger brothers and you only 25, bro.
Yeah.
For you to damn near be in that position when 25 is really the age that a person is still figuring themselves out and still, you get what I'm saying? But you damn near taking on like a father role, and it feels like from the outside looking in, it's a message or something that you still getting from her that's making you like stand 10 toes in that position.
One of my biggest goals, bro, was to buy my mama a car in the house. You feel what I'm saying? I was able to buy her a car. I got her $9,000 on the car that she wanted, cash. I did that. I wasn't able to buy my mama a house or make her house the wait, you know what I'm saying? She wanted it before she left. My mama was the star in the family, or she was the oldest, you know what I'm saying? So everybody looked up to her, you know what I'm saying? As far as what she was doing, as far as taking care of certain people and things like that. She bared a lot of people's burdens and stuff like that, bro. And a lot of things she's saying, like, you know, our parents be like, you gonna understand when you grow up, when you get older. Or when I'm dead and go, you gonna understand. That was something she said a lot, you know what I'm saying? And everything she said made sense. Everything she was doing made sense. Like, it's literally like this recently, I still be like seeing different things and learning different things and piecing it together. Like, this makes sense. Or, you know what I'm saying? Like, damn near, like, she left a clue for me, you know what I'm saying? She had me at 16, you feel what I'm saying? Like, I ain't got no kids and I can't really see myself having a kid right now. So that's hard, you know what I'm saying? I see her just go through a lot of shit and was strong about everything. Like, that was one of the strongest women I know, you know what I'm saying? As far as her life and what she went through, she had cancer multiple times. She died, I want to say 38. She had cancer multiple times, bro. Motherfucking meningitis, all type of shit, bro. Like I said, like, I went through a lot of health problems and shit like that younger. I'm still going through them now.
Yeah.
Like, just seeing how she came out, you know what I'm saying, on top with the shit, and how many people she touched and motivated, whether people saw it at the time or not. That's what keep me going with this shit, bro.
Real talk.
I believe in God, you know what I'm saying? I know it's a place for me after this, and if I do the right thing here, for one, she gonna be proud, and I'm gonna be able to see her again. So that's one of my biggest motivations to keep this shit going. You know what I'm saying?
100%.
And then show my brothers, like, y'all ain't gotta be in the streets, you know what I'm saying? Like, y'all ain't gotta do fucked up shit, you know what I'm saying? And y'all got somebody that got y'all back. I led the way for y'all. I graduated, you know what I'm saying? I went to college. Probably ain't finished college, but I found something, you know what I'm saying, that worked for me. I moved out at 18. Like, I ain't been back home since, you know what I'm saying? Ain't worked a job since, thank God. You know what I'm saying? I don't live off a girl or nothing like that. Like, I take care of my own stuff. So I'm trying to keep my promise to make sure my brothers is good and show them the way. And, you know what I'm saying?
Real talk. Real talk.
Just keep her, you know what I'm saying? Keep her name uplifted, because I said that's something I always do. You know what I'm saying?
For sure. No,
Shine
you
through her,
doing
live through, you know what I'm saying?
Real
Her
talk.
live through me.
No, you doing a hell of a job at it, bro. Like
I appreciate it,
100%,
for
bro.
sure,
Like, I ain't gonna lie. I'm a little older, you feel me? But you can learn from, anybody.
Anybody.
You see what I'm saying? So
Anybody.
from the outside looking in, man, I pay attention. You feel me, to people. And I ain't gonna lie, you always been one of them people, like, when I look, I'm like, damn, like, dog, really a good guy. And me just, watching you experience, that's why I think probably like a couple years ago or whatever, when you was in the hospital, I'm like, damn, like, social media is social media.
Yeah.
A person can move forward. I can't move past no post. If I'm following you, nah, we ain't, you know what I mean? Got the best relate, like we just know each other, you feel me? But if I'm tapped in and I follow you and I see something, bro, I gotta send some words, you feel me? Like, even when we was talking about the eating stuff, you feel me? Like, real talk, bro, I got to. So I definitely see you, you know what I mean, doing great things. You said something.
I appreciate that too. Not to cut you up, but I really appreciate that.
For sure, 100.
A lot of people think we robots, bro. You know what I'm saying? And what we do, so.
Real talk.
Just reaching out, that mean a lot. I still go through the shit now. I just stop posting the shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? I don't want nobody to feel no sympathy for me or feel like I got here off sympathy or somebody had to do some shit for me. So
For sure.
I appreciate that for sure.
Yeah, 100. On just to pivot a little bit, man. You said, man, I ain't living off no female, man.
Yeah.
For the young ladies out there, man. Like, what's your relationship status, man? Like, you in a relationship, or you kind of just, winging it, doing your thing right now?
I don't want to talk about it.
Okay, 100. Respect.
I don't want to talk about it.
Well, respect. I will ask this question though. When it comes to, a woman, do you have a pet peeve?
Probably just not understanding what I'm doing in my work. You know what I'm saying? And I know it can be tough, you know what I'm saying, being a woman that's with me. I gotta up and leave, you know what I'm saying? I'm gone for months at a time. A lot of females be around us, you know what I'm saying? I be in dangerous situations sometimes, like, in as much as I work, be on my phone and not giving that attention. So it's gonna be rough being with me, but if you stick it out, you know what I'm saying? I'm the meal ticket, like, we gonna make this shit happen, we go build, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot of things that I can pour into a woman, as far as business side, and you know what I'm saying, just ideas and connections that I have that I develop. It took me a long time to develop, so I feel like you would benefit, you know what I'm saying? A woman could benefit off being with me, you know what I'm saying? And vice versa, you know what I'm saying? It's things that she probably know that I don't, that she can teach me, so.
Real talk.
But that's probably one of my pet peeves, because I don't like being held back or feeling like I don't want to be 20, 30 years later, like, what if I would have did this, or what if I would have said, fuck what she's saying, and, you know what I'm saying, went out and did my own thing, or I don't like thinking what if. That's why I try to execute. Like, if I fail, I'm cool with it, you know what I'm saying? I'm cool with taking the L. I'm good, as long as I at least tried it.
Yeah, but not at your expense. You get what I'm saying?
Somebody else's expense, right?
Facts.
Because the way you might have felt, or, you know what I'm saying, I was scared about what you was going to think about some shit.
And even if we thug it out, I ain't gonna lie, it's gonna be a bit of resentment there. You feel me? Like, if I don't, like you say, if you end up being in the situation where it's like, damn, man, I coulda, or if I would have just did that, you gonna be looking to your left like, damn, this mother. You get what I'm saying? And that's something that
you gotta have somebody, especially female, you gotta have somebody that supports you, bro.
100.
And be in a relationship, shit like that too, that keep you out of a lot of bullshit too, bro.
It do.
I done noticed that keep you out of a lot of shit, bro.
It do.
Make you want to go harder too.
Real talk.
I said it depends on who you with.
In terms of, like, you making money, you feel me? You taking care of yourself. In terms of, like, bills, that's a topic that, you know what I mean, everybody talk about. Like, is you cool with the 50-50? You take all of the bills? Like, women that say that you should pay all of the bills, like,
yeah.
What's your thoughts on that?
Different strokes for different folks. I pay all the bills though. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I gotta stay here anyway and live anyway. But I feel like you gotta be doing something productive too. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be that safe spot when I come home. You know what I'm saying? We deal with a lot of people, a lot of ego. You gotta know when to shut the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? You gotta, like, and it's hard too, balancing that shit since my mama been gone, cause my mama, she set the bar high. You know what I'm saying? Like, somebody always want a girl like that mama. She set the bar high though. Like, females don't even do simple stuff like fold clothes no more. So if you get a girl like that, you good for real. But you, like, I'm cool with paying everything. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I saw growing up for the most part was, you know what I'm saying, my daddy or a man taking care of, you know what I'm saying, everything for the most part. But the woman got to be there to hold him down, to hold up her end of the bargain. You feel me? Because you can't really, it's priceless, the dollar amount that you can put on, you know what I'm saying, caring and loving on somebody. You know what I'm saying? Especially somebody that's in the industry that we in, bro. Because, like I said, this shit, it should have fucked your head up, bro. You know what I'm saying? Different experiences, things you got to go through just to get where you want to go to. This should have fucked your head up. So the small things, like making sure I eat, you know what I'm saying? Making sure my clothes folded, laid out, you know what I'm saying? After a long night, I'm tired. You know, I got something to do in the morning. Like, just small things like that would go a long way.
Real talk.
And it'll make your man, ladies, it'll make your man go 100%, you know what I'm saying?
Straight up.
But like I say, different strokes, different folks, you know what I'm saying?
Real talk.
Y'all together, you supposed to be working as a team anyway.
Nah, 100%, man.
It ain't always a monetary thing.
In terms of you said, man, it's a lot of shit that we experience and go through on tour, moving around. What's the okay, I'm gonna say the wildest, but because it's you, first I'm gonna say what's the livest shit that you done seen like on tour that was just like one of the littest moments where you like, what the fuck? Like, am I really seeing this?
Man, I'd probably say Made in America. Made in America, you know, the Jay-Z festival. I think that was just in Philly. Made in America and Rolling Loud. I manifested that shit, I swear to God. Like back when Made in America, they used to post that, because you know, it's Jay-Z shit, so it'd be on Tidal.
Yeah.
They used to post their clips on Tidal. I don't know if you ever saw Lil Uzi perform that Made in America.
I did.
He climbed all the way up the
Facts.
fucking thing, ran all the way around the crowd, from the back all the way to the front, back on stage. Like, I'm like, bro, I don't know how the fuck I'm gonna do it. I think I was an artist at the time, but I'm like, I'm gonna make it on this stage. That day, I was sick as hell. I vlogged the whole day, too. I was sick as hell, didn't feel good. Got there and ain't really even realize or click in what I was doing, you know what I'm saying? The manager like, bro, I don't know. I think I was having some shit going on at home, too, but he was like, I don't know what you're going through at home, but it's time to rock out, bro, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what the fuck happened. That click, as soon as I said first thing on the mic, like, that shit set in, like, bro, you really doing this shit, you know what I'm saying? I stepped up there. As soon as I stepped on the little podium thing, and crowd went dumb, you know what I'm saying? You know how, like, you look out into the sea? As far as you look, it's water, like, that's how many people it was at that bitch. And I'm like, damn. Like I said, energy transfers. When I walked up there and they start screaming, that shit hit me like, oh yeah, it's go time. I did a whole, you know what I'm saying, 180, you know what I'm saying? I say it's on. So Made in America, that was one of the big things, you know what I'm saying, that transfer. Then I look around me, Money Bag Yo right here, Yo Gotti right on the side of me, you know what I'm saying? Like ESTG at the time, there was a lot of big people watching it, you know what I'm saying? Like Gotti told me I did a great job, you know what I'm saying? And he always asks how you feeling, you know what I'm saying, pull you to the side and tell you what, you know what I'm saying, what's good about what you did, or, you know what I'm saying, maybe something you need to clean up or work on. So I think Made in America. And then Rolling Loud, I think Dugg was like 15 minutes late. But you know, Rolling Loud, you gotta start on time. So I was there, I'm waiting on Dugg. They like, you gotta play, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, shit, only you gotta tell me twice.
Right.
That was bigger than the Made in America crowd, you know what I'm saying? New York, that bitch was so motherfucking turned, bro.
And that's hard, because that was all on you.
All on me. I had like 15 minutes to myself. Like,
and that's the beauty of being prepared. You get what I'm saying? Exactly. Staying prepared. You feel me? This is already something that you do. You get what I'm saying? So now, what was a moment, and of course it still was, but what was a moment for him became like almost like a moment for you, and you got to be ready to grab that shit.
And that's a big thing too, for the DJs, for anybody in this shit for real. These people want somebody that's not gonna come up with excuses. You know what I'm saying? Let's go execute. Let's go stop whatever they doing. And you know what I'm saying? That's who they hiring. They're not gonna hire somebody that's giving a million excuses on, you know what I'm saying, why they can or can't, or I'm a see. No, you gotta show up. The first part is showing up. You don't show up, you don't know what might happen, bro. You don't know who you might meet. Nothing like that, bro. Step one is showing up, bro.
Real talk.
But that made me realize for sure, like, man, stay ready, so you ain't gotta get ready.
Real
I had
talk.
a ball though, like,
that's
15
hard.
minutes felt like forever.
That's
I had
hard.
a ball, bro. I'm on the stage running back and forth with the crowd. They record me. Everybody follow me, you know what I'm saying? They tagging me in videos and stuff and taking pictures with me afterwards. Like, that as a DJ is huge. Like, I still be surprised when people recognize me out in Detroit. You know what I'm saying? Like, and want to take pictures of me and shit. Like, so before I came here, I stopped at fucking Foot Locker and, you know what I'm saying? Hey, ain't you flexing? You know what I'm saying? Like, I get that all the time now. And the shit, it's dope because I don't think a lot of people, you know what I'm saying, get that.
It don't happen.
I don't think a lot of people get that.
Yeah.
So me as a DJ and people want to take a picture with you, it still blow my mind to this day. You know what I'm saying?
What's the in terms of a moment that you done had with a celebrity? Like, I don't want to say
Roddy Ricch.
celebrity, but yeah.
Roddy Ricch, bro. Roddy Ricch, he was one of the hardest artists in the world to me at that time. I'm in the studio, like I said, showing up. I could have went to the hotel and went to sleep or some shit like that. I'm in the studio with Dugg. Me and him the only ones walk. Me, him, and the engineer. He recording and shit. I think two of his homies sleep on the couch, and I'm just sitting there, you know what I'm saying, soaking it in, just up, you know what I'm saying? Roddy Ricch come in, him and somebody else. I'm like, what the fuck? We in the A. I'm like, damn. I think my head like, damn, that shit crazy. Like, you never know who gonna come through this motherfucking door. So we sitting there chilling, and we all talking, like around the table. He came out the booth. We talking around the table, and like, damn, I'm really having a conversation with Roddy Ricch at 4 in the morning. Like, I showed up, you know what I'm saying? And this what came out of it. So, first thing is showing up, bro.
Real talk.
That shit hit me. That shit was crazy, because I listened to him through college, you know what I'm saying, for the most part, you know what I'm saying? I hate that he ain't dropping as much music as he, you know what I'm saying?
For sure. No, Roddy hard, man. He
fuck with Roddy,
he
for
one
sure,
of them
man.
ones. Just a few more, and then we can
No, it's
wrap
good.
it up,
I love the interview so far, for real.
For sure. Now, in terms of okay, so we do one thing that we do know, you know, when you dealing with anybody, you know, that's certified and that, you know, been in them environments that's from the trenches for real. You know, we all know Dugg is from the trenches for real. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And everything not gonna go squeaky clean. You feel me? In terms of conflict, you know, beef, problems, and you being his DJ. Like, I guess the first question is, how are you able to navigate that and like keep your representation clean? You get what I'm saying? And then
Stay out of it.
Facts.
Stay out of it. It ain't got shit to do with me. You know what I'm saying? I respect it, but I stay out of it. I don't, and I don't want to say too much, because, you know,
For sure.
But I don't, I understand it, you know what I'm saying, to a certain extent. I stay out of it. I don't throw gang signs, you know what I'm saying? I didn't grow up where they was growing up at, or, you know what I'm saying? I didn't live over there in that area, you know what I'm saying? I'm from the west side. I just don't get into the shit.
Real talk.
And I done had interactions with certain artists, you know what I'm saying, outside of a beef or whatever the fuck going on. And like, I done did, you know what I'm saying, shows and shit like that with artists on the same show. Or you never know. Like, I was doing the baby show one time and somebody came out, you know what I'm saying, that they don't really get along with them, or, you know what I'm saying? I'm a DJ, bro, at the end of the day. I show up, I do my job. I don't try to get into the beef. I don't try to be super cool with people, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't try to hang outside of business or work, you know what I'm saying? I do my job, bro.
Straight up.
And I think that's what keep me out of a lot of fuck shit. But you can find yourself in bad situations being attached to certain people, for sure. You know what I'm saying?
Have you ever had to have a conversation? Like, have anybody ever came to you and tried to put you get what I'm saying? Even if it's just a conversation, like, damn, bro, you rocking with him, or you feel me? Have that conversation ever came to your doorstep?
No.
That's good.
I don't hang out outside of business, outside of work. I work at home. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't put myself in them situations where that can happen. And I think people got a different level of respect for me, because I respect everybody else. You know what I'm saying? I know it can happen. You know what I'm saying? But I've been doing this shit with them 5 years now. It's my 5th year working with them. It ain't happened yet.
Real talk.
I feel like it's for sure about your environment and who you know what I'm saying, put yourself around. Like I said, it can happen, but it ain't happen.
It's all about how you handle yourself.
Yeah, it's about how you handle yourself. What you do on the ground, what you say, you know what I'm saying? I don't get in certain people's business about certain shit, because it ain't got nothing to do with me.
Real talk.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of people do, and that's where they get messed up at.
100%.
I stay out of it. I don't.
100%, man.
That's what helped me the most.
Well, man, who's the livest? Going crazy.
Yeah,
you feel me? Man, got the city turned right now. Literally, probably like the go-to spot at this time.
That's crazy, because the more I be out, the more I hear that shit, bro.
It's the go-to spot, bro.
Man, can I talk about who's alive a little bit?
Man, hell yeah. This the part where we talk about it.
Okay, bet. This shit was like an idea I had on tour. When we had days off or in between tour, I'd fly back home, hit up artists, and get this concept down. You feel me? So we probably done shot over 60 videos. It's crazy. My videographer like 2 doors down from you here.
Oh, my man's Skull. Yeah, that's my guy. Yeah.
We done shot. We didn't. I had this idea for a minute. We done shot like over 50, 60 episodes. You know what I'm saying? And that was supposed to be all season 1. I was just getting the idea down, and motherfuckers was blowing my phone down about it. And it came with a lot of challenges. Like, how do you pick, you know what I'm saying, who to have on, who not, you know what I'm saying? I want this to be, excuse me, a platform for the up-and-coming artists, you know what I'm saying? I want it to be free, you feel what I'm saying? I wanted to stay genuine. It's like, how do you do a lot of that stuff? I ran into a lot of obstacles, you know what I'm saying? As far as working with different people, cameraman, you know what I'm saying, the look of this shit, like, staying consistent as far as the artists and having them show up on time and cancellations, a lot of money fucking spent.
I seen that announcement the other day, man.
Yeah, Kid Ill told me, ban their ass.
Nah,
you know
for
what I'm
real.
saying? People ain't gonna take shit that's free.
Nah, L
They ain't
big
gonna
on
take
that.
it.
He, because that's another thing with this podcast and the interview and stuff, bro.
Right.
Like, people don't show up. You get what I'm saying?
be
And
late
it's
as
just
hell, all
like,
that shit. I try to be on time. You know what I'm saying?
No, for
Best I
sure.
can be, bro. Cause time is energy. You know what I'm saying? And I put a lot of time and effort that went down the drain as far as who's alive. It's like, I put a lot of time and effort for motherfuckers to literally say fuck me in my face. Motherfuckers to beg me to come on, like, you know what I'm saying? Tens of artists to beg me to come on. All right, I'm gonna get you in at this time this day. 7 o'clock come around. That's when they scheduled. I ain't gonna be able to make it, bro. I got something to do. Bro, I done booked the studio, the cameraman. I gotta get, like, they gotta get paid regardless.
Facts.
I ain't benefited off this shit. This shit ain't monetized yet, you know what I'm saying?
Facts.
On different platforms and shit like that. But like I said, you gotta fuck up to learn. So learned that, came up with a contract / disclaimer type situation. You don't come, no call, no show, or same day, you know what I'm saying? You get banned for 2 seasons, bro.
Yeah,
It's a lot of artists that be hitting me, like, not even from Michigan, like, this shit be mind blowing sometimes. That want to get on the show, you know what I'm saying? See the opportunity and can execute, you feel what I'm saying? It's artists that come on there, don't know they shit. You don't know how long it's gonna take an artist to record, because everything is live. Everybody punch in and shit like that. Nah, you can't punch in on my show. This shit like a challenge, you know what I'm saying? This shit like lifting weights. This a workout, you feel what I'm saying? You can't punch in. This shit is one take. You got to get this shit right. I got a one take wall. It's very few people on there that one take this shit all the way through. You know what I'm saying?
That's hard.
So it's like something they can work towards. And there's a lot of other things that we about to do to branch out other than doing just what I'm doing right now.
Who on the one take wall so far?
One take wall, I think All-Star League, because he actually freestyle. Hell of on the one take wall right now.
That one was crazy.
Man, for season 2 not out yet, but G-Mac Cash on the one take wall. Who the fuck else? It's a few people, but I can count on 2 hands though.
You know who I like though, man, and I think you kicked it off like really, really with him, but I like the fact that he actually freestyled though.
Yeah. Pac.
Yeah, Pac-Man. Yeah, for sure. That was hard. That was
the very first artist I did. I did his show. He had a show at St. Andrews that night. I did that show for him. And after the show, I'm like, bro, like, we've been talking about doing a song, all type of shit, you know what I'm saying, a while ago, but it just never linked up. And I like shit to happen organically, you know what I'm saying? So if we need to take a break or we need to wait till next time, that's what I'm gonna wait till the moment, right? You know what I'm saying? So did the show for him at the St. Andrews, we got some food. I asked him to come to the studio, do the freestyle thing. I ain't have nothing. Like, I just grabbed the cameraman that was with me. I forgot who shot that. Oh, Jimmy shot that, you know what I'm saying? Shout out Jimmy one time, legendary visual. But called him up, you know what I'm saying, and made this shit happen. I didn't know how this shit was gonna work for real as far as production or putting this shit together. And it wound up being cool, you know what I'm saying? And you can see the growth from that video
100%.
to what you know what I'm saying, what I'm doing now, like. But shout out Pac-Man though, he kicked that shit off. And Pac-Man and Lil Money, they was the first 2 to do this shit the same night.
For sure.
And then I wound up doing the show for him in Lansing that next day because he was on tour at the time. So.
Yeah, man. No,
We need more artists like him though, that believe in people on these different platforms. And, you
Man,
know what I'm saying? See people
100%.
outside of just being.
And that's one thing that, you know, that's the struggle, and I'm cool with it. You feel me? Like, I ain't the type of person, like, to be honest with you, bro, it's hard for me to even reach out. You get what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
I don't know, bro. I just
At this point, it kind of is. For me.
Yeah.
And it used to be like that. Like I said, that's how I got with Dugg, reaching out. I usually reach out to artists, but the ego shit done got so crazy, bro.
2025, man, February, March, so we still in the first quarter. By the end of the year, man, when it's all said and done, man, your goals that you know, would want to accomplish, man, what is the end of 2025 look for you?
I want to let people in on more. I got a lot of ideas I got wrote down and just things that I'm working on. I'm working on a strand right now, a weed strand with High Ground, Michigan. So I'm literally like going through different shit, you know what I'm saying, as far as the genetics and, you know what I'm saying, lab testing and shit like that. Actually doing the process right. So that'll be out next year. I want Who's Alive to be the #1 platform in the Midwest. You feel me? I can see that happening within a couple months, you know what I'm saying? So I want to stay consistent as far as that. I've been on Twitch lately, you You know what I'm saying? I
Yeah,
want
I
to start
peep it.
streaming a little bit more.
Yeah.
Doing streams with more artists, you know what I'm saying? And just building Twitch up a little bit more. That way they can see behind the scenes, you know what I'm saying? I can be myself a little bit more there. I ain't stuck to the script, and people can literally see your personality off Twitch.
Yeah.
Like, you seen that the situation with the Shay?
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
that show what kind of person you is, bro.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? That shit was
straight up.
crazy.
That
That show what kind
was.
of person you is, just having that
Facts.
camera on. You
Facts.
can't fake something for so long, you know what I'm saying?
Real talk.
And I just want people to see, you know what I'm saying, outside of this shit, what I do, bro. I want to get back to the community way more. We just went and gave out like 30 pieces to the homeless shelter.
I saw that.
I mean, the Warming Center
with Piece
the
of
other
Cat.
day. Yeah, shout out Piece of Cat, DJ BJ for that, looking out. But I want to start doing more things like that and showing people, you know what I'm saying, or inspiring people to do the same thing.
Real talk.
Bringing these DJs together, you know what I'm saying, the entertainment in Detroit, bringing this shit together a little bit more. Cause like, it's a lot of competition and, you know what I'm saying, we all trying to achieve the same goal, so why not work together? And just be a better person, you feel what I'm saying? Be a better person, be a better DJ, learn new things. Like, I'm always trying to learn, so. I got set goals that I wrote down, you know what I'm saying, and I got at the crib and I would look every day. But like, my overall goal is just growth. You know what I'm saying? Growth as in my career, me as a person, you know what I'm saying? Financially, mentally, like I just want to grow, you know what I'm saying? And just be better.
Real talk.
When it's said and done, I want to leave a mark on this world, you know what I'm saying? Where they remember you, like you said, Tupac, like,
That's what it is.
I want to take this shit to heights. DJs ain't no can go, you know what I'm saying? Like, we're gonna turn up this year for sure, man. This year looking real promising, man.
Nah, that's what it is, man. Well, definitely been kicking it off, man, with a great start, man. If y'all don't know, man, make sure y'all tap in.
Yeah.
Who's the livest, man? I'm talking about, in my personal opinion, man, in terms of a musical platform, I feel like it's already the #1 platform to go to in Detroit musically, where you can rap. You feel me? And get off in that aspect, man. But definitely taking over the Midwest, man, in the future. So make sure y'all tap in, man. Let the people know what
bigger artists too, man. Y'all be watching, man. Come get on now. Don't be scared, man. You know what I'm saying? It's a workout. Come get on, man.
Straight up.
We got kind of our own platforms, bro. Come get an interview in, you know what I'm saying? With the forum, bro. Like, different shit like that, bro. Turn us up so we can keep turning y'all up. You know what I'm saying?
Real talk.
'Cause you only be hot for so long. You feel me? So,
Real talk.
This ain't saying y'all owe us nothing, but we got to work together, bro. We got to work together, man. Y'all ain't gonna do nothing but turn us up and make other people want to come to Detroit and bite off us even more. You know what I'm saying? So.
That's what it is, man. Make sure y'all tap in, man.
Appreciate you too having me on.
Oh yeah, bro. Anytime.
Motherfuckers don't understand how important y'all is, man. You know what I'm saying?
Anytime, bro.
So
that's what it is, man.
So
DJ Flexx Live, man. The Forum Magazine, Pulse of the Culture. Let's get it.
Yeah.